So wonderful. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Nice to see you again to our live webinar morning briefing with me. It's Markus Gabel. I'm the host, and I'm really grateful to Admiral Markus that we can do this session every morning, 8:30, to prepare the market and to prepare ourselves to trade the markets. And I'm really happy that we can do this. First of all, thanks to Admiral Markets, which is a Forex broker with over 8,000 financial instruments. You can see it here, and really great, typically 0.6 pips for EURUSD, for example, and you can trade with MT4 or MT5, whatever you want. And this is the risk note. Please be aware that you are responsible for your own trading, and we don't give some advices. We just talk about the markets. And please, you should do whatever you see in the market. I want to share my knowledge and my trading style with you. If you have any questions, something else, the chat is open. Please let me know. It's on the my right side. And of course, I can see we stream it on YouTube as well. So you can follow there. You can share, subscribe the channel of Admiral Markets. And if you have any questions, then type it below this video on YouTube. So if you have any questions, I can see it in YouTube as well. Sorry, so that's me. That's not important. Let's see and let's start into the trading day. Today we have Tuesday the 19th, and yesterday we had the celebration day, Martin Luther King Day. The markets were off yesterday and they started really strong into the new trading week, a little bit delayed, one day delayed the US markets. So what we expect today, the most important thing, we expect a German index, that's a CEW, Economy Sentiment Index, and the forecast is 60 points, and the last one, the previous point, was 55. So I guess the markets or the economy expect stronger economy through the next weeks or maybe month. So let's see what will happen there. But as a private trader, we have to ask ourselves, has it some impact to our own trading if we know this news? Not at all. If you are not the bank or if you are not the market maker, you cannot have any influence to the market. But this is the main topic for today, the deep knowledge. I will come back to you to this topic. But why is it important to talk about the news today? It's important because we want to make live trading. And as we can see here in our premium analysis here on Admiral Markets, maybe you ask how you can read this. Then please go on admiralmarkets.com, and then you can see, you can log in, but you can see here on analytics, you see the fundamental analysis, technical, Forex calendar, something more. And there you can see, for example, if you log in, then you have your own dashboard. And here is interesting what we can see here. For example, today it's Tuesday, we expect a ZEW indicator, and this assets has effect to DAX, MDAX, and TechDAX, of course. So why is it important for us as private traders? Okay, you know, you don't have influence to the market, but it's in that sense important for us because you shouldn't open a trade very close to this time, because you cannot know, you cannot predict the influence of the numbers to the market at that moment. So for private traders, it's important when the numbers will come out. Stop trading if you want to trade the DAX, for example. Wait if the numbers passing by, then wait if the market comes a little bit down and they worked off these numbers, and then you can see if your rules fit again, and then you can make trades. So today, 10 o'clock, the most important topic for today is this index. If you want to see more of the calendar, then or the schedule for today, then you can see the Forex calendar for today. So you see, this is the only interesting point for us today. Tomorrow, it's another day. And tomorrow, we'd have a little bit more interesting numbers that will coming out. for us. Okay, let's see. Just I have to continue this. Okay, so let's go on to our to some analysis. And for example, you see what we expect. I guess tomorrow is the most important day in this week because first of all we have central banks today, tomorrow, Canadian dollar, and it's Mr. Joe Biden becomes the new president tomorrow, and we have the presidential inauguration tomorrow, and you know we have some interesting developments in USA, and so it could be have some effect to the markets tomorrow. And if you are a trader, it's interesting and it's maybe a need that you read some articles our wonderful colleagues of Admiral Markets develop every day. We have thousands of articles there on Admiral Markets, so maybe it's the good thing that you have a look at the analytics, fundamental, and this topic. And this is an article I found this morning. So you see this overview and this outlook about this week. So, and as I said, the most important part today is this indicator of the economic sentiment in Germany. Okay, then let's switch to the market right now. And let's start with the futures in NASDAQ. And as you can see, we have really, really strong markets this morning. After the day off yesterday, the markets in the futures starts very, very strong. And you know, you can see it, it's Admiral Markets Live. That's a live account. We started with 10,000 euros. And as you can see, I have two trades already open since yesterday. And I want to explain what I'm doing there. So, but let's check the markets. The morning briefing, the European markets open since a couple of minutes at 8 this morning, German time, of course. And you see it's really, really strong in the NASDAQ. So can we make a trade there actually? No, we don't. We cannot make a trade actually, because we don't have rules for that increasing prices at the moment. Just an overview, never fight against the trend. Okay, so then let's see the Dow Jones, and as you can see, the Dow Jones, we didn't get a trend here because we haven't a close here, as you can see, we haven't a close below the last last point 2. So and now maybe we get a new trend. But we are really a little bit expensive in the price. We are circling around in this red area. It's a normal fair price. Okay, let's see. In Dow Jones, we cannot make a trade, but you can see the markets starts very strong in this week, and we must expect that we have more rising prices this week. Okay, then let's have a look at the DAX. We're on Germany here, and let's see what we can do there. So do we have a trend? Let's see. You can draw it in that way. So start at the highest point, movement, correction, movements, deep correction. Do we have a trend continuation? Yes, we have. So this is this one, and now we are deep in the correction, maybe with a little bit underneath new trend. So now we have two trends that are working in opposite direction, and this is mostly not a good thing. So wait for it if we will get a new downtrend, or maybe if we get a clear uptrend. Maybe this could be a corrective uptrend, but now we are deep in the move, and this is hourly chart for day traders, very fine. So wait for the correction. We work here with Fibonacci, so we can see one of the rules is that we need a close lower than 38%, and then maybe we can make a trade to the upper side. So next one is Euro USD. We start a little bit weaker into the week because Forex opened yesterday already. And here we can see we are, first of all, the first glance is we are among the red zone. So which means the price is fair valued actually. So do we have a clear trend? Not at all. Little bits, make it a little bit bigger. Maybe this one is a small trend. I can see here. This is a small trend because we need to find our trading ideas. So is there a close? Yeah, there was a close, which means we have a trend. And now we have rule number one. And now we need a correction, a little bit deeper correction. But as you can see on the right side, in the price is going up. So stop, no trading. I wouldn't make a trade there because my rules don't fit here at the moment. Okay, so which trades I opened yesterday? And by the way, if you want to follow the rules, then please come into our Trading Spotlight community. You can see here, we opened this Trading Spotlight on tradersyard.com. So, and there you can find my trades and the trades from Paul and Jens as well. And I comment my trades there. For example, I opened US dollar, Canadian dollar yesterday. So, or I opened, which one? Euro, British pound this morning. So if you want to see what I am trading there, then you need a real account on Admiral Markets and then deposit on it. And then you can have an access to this community, and there you can follow my trades I make on this real account in this morning briefing webinar series. This is Trading Spotlight, and I'm sure my colleague will share the address, the homepage with you. Jesus Christ. Okay, so which one I opened? So first of all, this is Euro Australian dollar. So you see, there was a trend. Stick to the rules. And the topic is why we need rules. So why we need rules? That's the question for today, for Tuesday. Why we need rules? The first question is, can you have effect to the market? Can you as a private trader, can you have influence to the market? I would say not at all. You can make your own analysis. You can have a lot of fundamental information, but at the end, you're on the right side of the chart and no one knows what will happen next. How can you have influence to the market, or how can you affect to the market? Just two ways. If you have enough money, if you have enough connection. And if I'm talking about enough money, we're talking about billions of dollars. So which means if you are not the bank, if you are not George Soros, if you are not Warren Buffett, if you are not Bill Gates, if you are not one of the market maker, you cannot have any kind of influence to the market, which means your analysis based on fundamentals or something else, let's use another word, your opinion. You can have your opinion indeed, but it's not interesting for the market. The market doesn't know you. By that way, you cannot have influence to the market. So if we cannot use this opportunity to influence the market, to push the market, to push the trade in our way, with your money, with your connections, then you have to work with probabilities. If you are a market maker like a bank, ECB, Federal, or Deutsche Bank, or Goldman Sachs, if you have so much money that you can influence the market, then you can work with guarantees. Because you can influence the market, you can make sure that the market will do what you want. Then you have a guarantee. But then you don't need an analysis. But if you miss or if you lack this opportunity, and most of private traders never have this opportunity, then we need to work with rules. And this is the deep knowledge for today, why we need rules. You don't have an influence to the market. And let's see, on Thursday, I will show you two interesting pictures where you can see why you cannot have any influence to the market. So by that way, and this is the message for today, for Tuesday, stop having an opinion to the market. As a private trader, you can have an opinion, but never, how should I say? Never let it happen that your trading is based on your own opinion. Your trades must be based on rules, because we work with probabilities. And later in this session, not today, but in this webinar series, we want to talk about this interesting thing. But wait for it. And this is good that you stay in this webinar series every morning, 8:30. So this is a trade I opened yesterday. Why? It's stuck to my rules. First rule, we had a trend. It's a young trend. The point of control is far away, actually. And I will see the question, Ian, just a moment, please. Then I answer your question. So then I got in, we have the balance candle there. Where's my mouse? There is my mouse. Here's the balance candle. Then we went up, and afterwards we went back. So we need a better trade management, of course. So the trend is still valid. But for the next trades, we want to have a special trade management. And the next trades, we trail a mental stop, not the stop the market at the broker knows. A mental stop closer bar by bar, or maybe close to the market. And then if the price goes down, we get out of the market by manually. So, and we never let the trade run into the full stop loss, never. So calculate your money management. This is a special topic for later. At the point 3, because if we will get a close there, the trend is broken and then the idea is over. But we want risk less money. Cut your losses and let the winners run. And so I want to train with you in this morning session with the live trading, how we can make a proper trade management. So in this case, I make an alert under this last low here right now, an alert. So, and this you can modify, and I have a special sound here. I love it. I love it. Look at this one. Test. Okay, I love it so much. So this is my mental stop, and then I get out of the market. And of course, for my target, I have another one. Here we go. This is. Oh, that's cool, guys. I really love it. So now we are in that trade, and let the market work right now. I will inform you on the trading spotlight community. So the second one I opened is Euro Canadian dollar. So here we are in. You see, always follow the rules. And I want to introduce you to the rules through this webinar series. So we had a trend. That's the interesting point. We had a trend. Now we were in the correction. There was the balance candles, and now we get in. So, and now let the market work. So the stop loss. The stop loss is below the last 0.3. And be careful, when the price will fall below this last 0.3 with the question sign, then let's do an alert here. So here we go as well. And here we modify. Again, you can your own one, and here's the alert. When the price falls below this last low with a close, not a spike, with a close, then get out of the market. And I get out of the market, and then I'm looking for a new entry as long as the trend is valid. As long as the trend is valid, we need to use the next chance based on, I opened, you see, I follow my own rules, of course. That's the trend. That was the correction. Deep as the 86%. There was the balance candles, and now we went up. And here we do the same. Place an alert here below the last list point 3 with a question sign. So here's the alert as well. And now let the market work. We have a lot of space to go up, which means we risk roundabouts, what it is, 12 pips, and we want to catch round about 135 pips. So let's see how we can work. And you see, I'm under pressure as well because it's a live account. I cannot risk this money. So follow the rules and trust the rules, by the way. Oh, that's the 3. So I have 2 trading ideas for you. And this is the one, Australian US dollar. So this is the trend. We need, put in your watch list, we need a close below 38%. So next one is Euro Swiss franc as well. We have a trend, rule number 1 fit. Now we need a correction. Wait for it. I will inform you in the Trading Spotlight community. Then New Zealand dollar as well. We have a trend. We need to wait for a close correction down 38 and then the balance candle, and then we can make a trade. Yeah. And of course, yesterday I prepared this one. And here you can see why I don't work with limit orders or with market orders. Just let you drive with the market by stop sell or stop buy orders. So you see, that was a balance candle exactly here at the point of control. And I had an entry stop buy order above my balance candle. And afterwards, the price drops down. A drop down in the past, of course, and then I wasn't in. I didn't lose money. So this is the point. So, and now we are below the point of control. Very bad situation. Wait for it. I will inform you, but this is not a trade for today. So here's a question from Ian. Good morning, Ian. How long should we wait for the market to settle after news? I guess you can see it in the chart, Ian. If you see the price comes down and it's a little bit calm at the mostly in the first candle, you can see spike up and down, depending of how important was the number. But maybe I would wait next hour, the next 1-2 candles, then it's fine. And as long as the rules fit, you can open the trade. But I guess you can make a common experience in this markets. Okay, guys, and this is the point why I always talk to you, why you should fit to the rules. And this is why we work with it, because we work with, and this is 72% that we get this situation, and that we get a price above the last 0.2. And with this hit quote, we can really, really make money. And this is what we train together with Admiral Markets in this morning briefing with us, so we can train it and we can make much more money. Guys, that's the morning briefing for today. If you have any more questions, then call admiralmarkets.com, by YouTube, Facebook, Global, whatever you want. I want to say thank you for attending me. We was a little bit more attendees today. Thanks. I hope we will see each other tomorrow, 8:30 in morning briefing with Admiral Markets and myself. I say thank you for a lifetime. I say thank you to my hosts beyond the scenes. Have a nice day, and always be careful about your thoughts. You know, they're the beginning of your actions. See you. Bye-bye.